What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Aaron here to talk about skill-based matchmaking. So, I have a few opinions of myself on how they can personally fix skill-based matchmaking for, at least for most people, to enjoy the game and not complain about it as much, because right now, currently, it is terrible. I mean, man, did you just see that triple kill off the bat, baby? Damn! Get fucked! But here's my few opinions on what they could do to help the player base actually enjoy this game more with the whole casual play or quick play or whatever you want to call it, right? So this is what they can do. They can have I have two different methods on helping this whole issue out. They can simply, option one, they can make the skill-based matchmaking more of a range. So it's a greater range on who can be in your lobby to play with you. Right, so currently it seems like a pretty fucking tight range because the people I play with are usually exactly as good as me, or if not, always better than me, right? I mean, I do fairly well because I'm an okay player. I'm not like the greatest. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm definitely not garbage at the game, I would say. So if they increase the skill range, right, by a lot, I'm talking a lot more than what it is right now. So, let me put this in a perspective for you. Right now, let's say I have 500 skill-based matchmaking points. We'll call it MMR, just like Rainbow Six Siege, just to make this easier for me to explain it to you. So, say I have 500 MMR right now. They could increase the range to include people from 200 MMR to, say, 800 MMR. This increases the people that will be able to join your game in the amount of different skill groups, right? You'll get some people that aren't good, and you'll get some people that are really good, and people that are mediocre, pretty average at the game. If they do this, I feel like that would solve most people's problems, and people would enjoy the game a little bit more, right? It wouldn't just always feel like a sweat fest, you know? But that's option one, which I think is the lesser option and not my favorite option. Option two, bringing up Rainbow Six Siege again, they can introduce a newcomer mode. So newcomer mode will be people that just bought the game, for instance, and these are strictly for people that just made a Call of Duty account, right? So strictly brand new, right? You can make it so either they have to get to a certain level before newcomer mode is no longer an option, or a certain amount of hours played, but you could always still play casual no matter what, right? So casual would not be taken away from newcomers, but they would have a new newcomers mode where only they could play, which I love the idea of that. Of course, there's going to be people that get new accounts that are going to be playing in the newcomer mode and obviously wipe the floor because they're not newcomers. Of course, you're going to get those people, but for the majority, I don't think that's what's going to happen, right? It's mostly going to be new people, and that's how it should be, which would fix most of this issue, right? And then even in the newcomer mode, you can have an MMR-based skill-based matchmaking as well, right? The more you play of that and you start getting better, then you can get increased MMR for you, and then you'll start playing with a little bit better people, but there's still a range on it, right? There's still a range on who you're playing with. This way, you gradually are getting better. You're starting to understand the game more, and just overall becoming a better player at the game. And then this would leave just regular casual play completely open for people to play. And I mean, no restrictions. Even if you did want to do restrictions, it wouldn't be the worst thing, but I hear people running all across. You hear that? But these are my two ways on how to fix the whole skill-based matchmaking, and I think most people would agree that it would be a much better thing, or much better way to do it than how it is now, how it's pretty damn strict, where you have to sweat your ass off just to go even or a little bit positive. I mean, I would love your opinions and your comments on if you agree with me, disagree with me, totally up to you, and I welcome any feedback, even if it's negative feedback to what I'm saying. But moving on, when the game launched, I know it's kind of a little late on this subject, but the amount of things that were in this game were non-existent. I mean, seriously. You had more LGBTQI or gay things for calling cards and emblems than there was for regular calling cards and emblems, right? So, like, you know, like military stuff or soldiers or cool looking things. There was more gay things than regular things. How? And not to mention, the things that were in the game, there was about, like, what? Fucking 14 things in total? I mean, seriously, the first launch of MW2, there was more things. I mean, how is that even acceptable for this game that's had 3,000 developers? 3,000? Are you serious? And you're telling me this is going to be the greatest game of fucking all time? My ass, dude. My ass. I do not believe you for a fucking second. Get Glockied, bro. Get Glockied. Out of ammo, but I mean, come on now. But I'll show you after this game because it just finished. I do, because before you wouldn't even be able to see how to unlock things, like, but now they changed it to where it's a little bit better, where you can actually see how you got this calling card and what you had to do. Look at this, like 22 and 20. I mean, everybody in this lobby is almost a 1 KD. Or you get a couple outliers. Like, it's not fun. This is not how casual play should be, right? Because I keep getting these update requires restarts. I mean, it's getting repetitive at this point. Like, every single hour, there's something new for me to update. But the difference between ranked play and casual play should be completely different, right? Ranked play is for players that are directly in line skill with you, or a little bit above or a little bit below, right? That's how it should be. What is the difference between ranked play and casual play? If they introduced it, if they didn't change skill-based matchmaking at all, right? It would be the same mode, except for maybe in one of them I get some blueprints. Like, who gives a shit, right? And maybe or maybe I get a little badge like saying diamond. Oh, you're a diamond player. Like, I do not care. If I want to play casual, I want to play with my friends, have a good time, chill back, and enjoy the game. Get destroyed a few times, destroy a few times, do okay a few times. Like, that's what quick play should be. Now, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like for the new whole customizing for your emblems and calling cards. So this is currently the new. I actually really enjoy this. They have it on the left of different things, right? Assist, mastery, lethal mastery, headshots. Like, this is by far the best system that's come out yet. 100%. I completely agree. And then you can see how you unlock each one, right? This is sleek. This is nice. I actually 100% approve of this new layout. See, what's going to piss me off, though, is I'm sure there's a nuclear calling card. And say those people that got nukes don't get the nukes, right? Because it wasn't in the game to, like, record or whatever. I don't know. I haven't checked. I don't even know where the nukes would be, or if there even is a calling card for a nuke. If there's not, that'd be pretty depressing, in my opinion. But that's my touch on skill-based matchmaking. I just wanted to show you the new little update that came out, right? But that's my opinion on skill-based matchmaking and what they should do. Please put your feedback in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit that bell if you want. I appreciate it, and stay frosty.